Yeah, so up until I was like a teenager, pretty much, I lived in Terrell, Texas, and then moved like 20 minutes down the road to Kaufman, Texas. And that's where I went to junior high and high school in Kaufman, and then I lived in Tyler, Texas for 2 years after that. Yeah, Tyler. And then it is great. And then went down to Austin. I followed my girlfriend at the time, wife now, down to Austin, and we've been living there ever since. And that's where I met Bennett here. Give it up for my boy. So I had the hottest gig in town at the time, and I was playing Thursdays. It was a 4-hour margarita happy hour at El Arroyo. And anyways, there was a group of guys and girls that were sitting in front of me, and like right in front of me from where my PA and all my stuff was. We would like tote around all of our own stuff everywhere, and we would have amps, and they were unpowered speakers, and so, and none of the amps were in rack cases. We were just carrying around random like amps, and anyways, but this girl was like, "Hey, my brother's playing, over on West Campus. You should come check him out." And I was like, "Okay." And I literally was driving home that night, and I had zero intentions of going to the show. I was really tired, and I probably was going to fail a test or something miserably the next day, and I just I needed to study or do something. And I literally like turned my truck around like on Congress, like one of the main streets in Austin, and for some reason went back to that show, and it's a good buddy of ours that was playing, a guy named Drew Fish Band. And anyways, Bennett was playing fiddle for him, and met Bennett and met Drew and met all of them, and then one thing led to another, and we started playing shows together, and literally that was like what started all of it pretty much. And he and I just started playing tons of shows together. And
well, and I wasn't actually. So he invited me. He was like, "Hey, what's up, dude? Cool, you play fiddle? You should come chill at my house sometime and we'll jam." And I was like, "No way, this guy, I'm not, who is this guy?" But he's like, "But I have a studio at my house." I was like, "All right, this guy's a studio, that's pretty legit." I go down there, it's like some pillows stuffed under the door so you can't hear it. And like a bunch of dog pee in the corner, so it was a studio, I guess, technically. That's what they're mostly like, but yeah. So,
and that ended up being
star-crossed lovers,
That's right. It was like, eHarmony does work, and
farmers only.
Yeah, farmers only. And anyways, but that ended up being our band house for the next 2 years or something. And in South Austin, in Battle Bend is a neighborhood over by Hills Cafe. I don't know if you remember Hills Cafe, and Coke FM used to do a bunch of stuff at Hills.
Oh, yeah.
And, so literally so much happened at that house and during that time, and it's just a pretty amazing thing to look back and, see it all.
Yeah, who'd have thought, at El Arroyo, when you're sitting there playing those 4-hour gigs, that at some point your booking agent who would office right next to El Arroyo would have to take you to dinner there and stuff.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Who'd have known that had happened?